I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey Dee, it's Lynn Sattler. Come on in. Just kidding, come in. Let's have an apartment tour. Get in the house now. So welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my apartment. Now, I know that we've already done Bradley's series behind the camera. Say hey.
Hey!
I know that we've already done an apartment tour, but that was pretty much like right after we moved in. Things were not done, and I've just realized in the last couple months that this place has evolved so much. There's a lot more plants. There's a lot more hanging like picture frames, a lot more shelves, a lot more crystals, and a dog now. We also have a dog. I get tons of questions all the time about all sorts of things, so I just thought I would do another apartment tour, kind of update you on where I got things, link what I can, and just those of you that are nosy like me and like to look inside people's houses, here you go. Bradley and I have been watching a lot of AD, architectural, that doesn't sound right, Architectural Digest, where they tour people's homes, and we giggle all the time about like, what if they came and toured our home, because our couch is like literally nasty as hell. But today we're gonna pretend. So yeah, I'm gonna show you around. Let's start with the bedroom first. So this is the bedroom. This is probably my favorite part of our apartment just because of the size. When we like moved in, I was worried that a king size bed wouldn't fit in here, but as you can see, there's still plenty of room. I love the little like, I call it like a princess castle like window, which has a name, but the name escapes me at the moment. But it's very bright in here. I sleep in here. I love to just like watch TV in here with the oil diffuser on and the lights, and I have that hanging plant, and it's just a very cozy place for me, and it's one of my favorites, if not my favorite part of the entire apartment. So I get a ton of questions about everything about the bed, mostly the bedspread. This is actually a king-size quilt from Anthropologie, and it is reversible. It's like double-sided, so that's nice. But to be completely honest with you, it is completely like done. We need a new bedspread. It was already on its way out, and then we got a puppy who destroyed it more, so this blanket is definitely here to cover some holes. Which, by the way, this blanket is from Don't Freak It's Faux, which if you watch Nikki Phillippi's channel, that's her mom's blanket company. They are seriously the best blankets ever. I'm obsessed. I have 2 of them. I need 1,000 more. It's Ludo's favorite place to lay. He loves it. And I have a code, I think, so I will link that down below. I'm gonna try to like link as much as I can and make it as like organized as I can in the description bar. A lot of people ask about my favorite sheets because I'm pretty vocal about I only like one specific type of sheet, and that's all I'll buy. I will link them down below. They're called Beach. They're like the Beach brand. It's B-E-E-C-H, and they're the jersey knit. They're the best. And then a lot of questions about the headboard. I actually got this headboard on Wayfair right when we moved in. It was a super steal of a deal. It was like $300. I think it was like actually $280 for a king size tufted headboard, and I just thought that was so amazing. So we bought that, assembled it. So yeah, that kind of covers everything on the bed, and of course we have Mr. Toad sitting there. And then behind me here we have my bedside table. This has kind of evolved. I used to be really like into a very clean bedside table, like nothing on it, but then I was like, that's stupid. So now I have tons of things that I actually use on it. So I have the little jellyfish that holds all of my earrings, of course my essential oil diffuser. I have a couple crystals, my favorite crystals, that massive pink one I keep on my bed because it's all about like self-love. It just feels good sleeping next to that one. I have a little tray for my wedding rings if I don't want to wear them to bed or whatever. And then I have a little, it's actually a lipstick holder that I keep all my essential oil rollers in because I put most of them on right before bed, so it's just easy right there. And I've come to really love the way my little bedside table looks. And this is from like Pottery Barn Tea. I've literally had this since 7th grade. This and the dresser you'll see in a second were all part of a matching set. And then this is the other side of the room. This is that dresser I was just talking about. I've also had this jewelry case since 7th grade as well. It actually says my name on top of it. But I just find I love the way it looks. I think I want to repaint it soon, but I just love like how much jewelry it holds, and it's organized in a way I like it. I know where everything is. This dresser I love, like unless something happens to it, knock on wood. But I don't really see myself getting rid of it. I love these like cabinet doors, and it has so much storage, and I love the big mirror. I have a pom-pom, what we call that, garland that I made for Valentine's Day, but I never took it down. They'll be coming down soon because Halloween lights will be going up. But we have the TV, I have some crystals, my dried flowers, so yeah, it's my little dresser. We have Bradley's bedside table, which is another piece we got from Wayfair. It's a piece of crap. I have my hanging plant. Fun fact, filming this video actually like prompted me to buy a proper pot for it. It's been in this crappy like plastic thing we got it in for the last year and a half. I just ordered this on Amazon. I'm obsessed with it, and I think it looks so good. So I can link that down below. It was under 20 bucks. And then behind me we have Ludo's crate. He does like get in it from time to time. He's not super big into the crate, but we have it there if he wants it. We catch him in there every now and then, but yeah, that's pretty much the bedroom. Oh, let me show you on this side. The only other thing in the bedroom are the closets behind me. We're not gonna go in there. It's not the crate. So actually we can. This is my side of the closet. Nothing fancy. I just have all my crap up there, shoes. Yeah. Oh, and I have some fancy fun, not fancy, just fun picture frames above the closet. I've had these forever. They're from IKEA, and we swap them out every now and then. But yeah, that's the bedroom. Bathroom. I also meant to preface at the beginning, I'm sorry for all the weird angles in some of these shots, but it's a small apartment and I'm trying to like fit in a tripod and me and show you things. But of course there'll be B-roll and you can see. But this is the bathroom. Really not much to it. I do like the amount of counter space we have, and I love, in my last apartment I didn't have natural light in the bathroom, and we have a lot of it in this one, and I love it. I love our shower head. I love having a bathtub. We did add a shelf, which is behind the camera, but you'll see it. I got a 3-pack of shelves on Amazon. Actually, we got 2 of them. You'll see them throughout the apartment. I love them. I love that they're just kind of like clean. They just are white. They go up on the wall. There's not a lot to them, and they can go either way, which you'll see in the office. But up on the shelf, I just have a pothos that I propagated from the one you saw in the bedroom, an air plant, an oil roller, some crystals, you know, that kind of changes out seasonally. And then I have our first of many paintings you'll see from my sister-in-law. I actually have a lot of like homemade family painted things for me, which I love. We actually asked her to make this for us. It's a very obscure callback to Wreck-It Ralph. It's this little mint guy, and he says, let's leave this in mint condition, and I just thought it was cute and a nice way to tell people to clean up after themselves in the bathroom. My husband Bradley. I almost said my husband of 7 years, but that's not true. We've just been dating for 7 years.
It's true.
Together for 7 years.
We're not dating anymore.
No, we're not. We're married.
Yep. I just shaved my head. Does it look alright?
Looks great, Dave.
Dave?
Okay guys, this is our living room. Well, you're seeing the back half, but it's backlit because of the door. This is where we spend all of our time, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I certainly.
Bradley certainly spends all of his time. We have quite a setup of video games. Bradley has it really set up so he can play whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
It's the dream.
And let me tell you, he does.
Yep.
We have all of our Disney Vinylmations, just mostly our Alice in Wonderland ones left. This entertainment system I've had since my last apartment, and I really like it. I like the storage of it. We keep the DVDs on the side. We have video game stuff, some books, photos, just a bunch of stuff. And on top we have a lot of cute pictures from, you know, whenever. Yeah, we had the bookshelf last time we did an apartment tour, but I got so much crap because there was no books. What were no books? Yeah, I can't read.
Jeez.
I got a lot of crap.
People give you a hard time?
People give me a hard time about
That's so
everything.
mean.
Well, it's filled out. Probably not with books you want, but I love how pretty it looks. Well, let me break it down. This is our Disney shelf where we have all of the animated, Walt Disney animated classics. Not all of them. We're working on our collection in order of when they came out, and then Disney Plus came out and we're like, what the hell's the point? We wasted our lives and our money. This is kind of like my row. Tchotchkes we got in Tokyo that make us happy. You guys know I'm not a big reader, and if I am gonna read a book, it's gonna be on audio book, audible.com/Amy. This is not sponsored, but. So they're more just like fun books. I love my Lord Conrad book. I just recently got this Zoe Sugg Cordially Invited book, which I love. Lots of different Alice in Wonderland books, essential oils, houseplants, cleaning. This is a book written by me. Got published. Stop it! Got published in the 3rd grade. It's called,
we know, the stupid penny.
It's called My Life is a Shiny Penny. And I also illustrated it. I won a contest in 3rd grade and my book got published. It was put in the library. Then we have the Harry Potter shelf, which just basically has all the Harry Potter books. And then the DVDs, which the other day we were contemplating getting rid of because they're all on streaming, but I was like, no, don't get rid of them because we always need those. Then we have Bradley's row, which he's recently taken up reading a lot more, so he's added to it. And then on the bottom row, we still have the Cheshire Cat, but then we have a box or a bin of Ludo's toys. You want to show him your toys? Which I actually just got this basket on Target. I'll link it down below. Perfect. Which toy would you like? This one? Yeah? Okay. Perfect. Take it. There you go. Okay. Then on top of the bookshelf, we just have some random things. I have a plant. This is actually one of my favorite plants, and I really have been wanting it to like drape down the side, and it's finally starting to grow in that way. I keep like training it every day to like grow that way. Our wands from Harry Potter Land, World, whatever you call it, a little figment statue. This is a painting also painted by my sister-in-law, Eleni. This is a very obscure reference to Singing in the Rain, which is Bradley's favorite movie. I actually like asked her to make this for him for his birthday. Down here I just have a snake plant. Then we have the mantle. I have another pothos that I propagated from the one in the bedroom. We have some lights on the fireplace, which I love this fireplace. When I walked in here, I was like, oh, I'm sold, because it has a fireplace. We have orange lights because it's almost time to decorate for Halloween. And so I will do like a Halloween decor tour or a decorate with me, so stay tuned for that. Oh, and I get a ton of questions about this clock. We got it at Home Goods. And I don't know why I remember, but it was only $40. But I love this clock. It's just, we wanted something like a statement piece for above the fireplace, and I think it just looks great. So this is the other side of the living room. I apologize, we're extremely backlit, but it is what it is. So this is the nasty couch I was talking about. I've had this couch for...
Don't we go to our couch?
I've had this couch for 12 years. It's just, I love it. It's very comfortable. It's just seen better days. I have my cute little succulent cushion, which I don't even remember where I got that. I'm so sorry. In the back corner, we have our fiddly fig tree, which I'm happy to report is sprouting new leaves. I learned of like a new plant spray with essential oils, and I haven't like shared it yet because I wanted to make sure it worked. I have freaking 5 new sprouts on my fiddly fig tree that never grows any new leaves, so it works, I guess. And then I have just a lamp we got at Target. I get a lot of questions about this 4-wick candle. I found it at Home Goods. I think it's a DW Home candle, and I think it's unscented. I don't really smell anything when I light it. I don't like to play favorites with my houseplants, but I think that one is my favorite, which is back there. That is a Swiss cheese vine plant. I ordered a clipping on Etsy, put it in water, grew a root, and now it has all these leaves, and I just like, it's like real life Animal Crossing. I wake up every day and I check it to see if I have a new leaf growing, and I usually do, and it just is the best. So yeah. Then this is certainly new from the last time we shared this apartment because we got married since then, and we made a little collage, or what do you call this? Collage wall? Gallery wall of our favorite wedding photos. We got all of these frames from Home Goods. It's the only place I'll buy frames just because they're so cheap. Then I have this little side table with my essential oil diffuser and then some stuff in this corner. This is one of my favorite things in our entire apartment. Right when you come in the door, this is like the first thing you see, and it is a replica of the gold doorknob from Alice in Wonderland. This is a very rare item. There were only 1,000 made. I am just absolutely in love with it. Ludo. And I thank my husband for letting me have this up in our apartment all the time. It's super cool. Yeah, it is cool. I love it. So just wanted to show you that. And then this is like the entryway. I get a lot of questions about the teacup lamp. This was actually purchased for me by an ex-boyfriend, and I've kept it because it's the most amazing lamp I've ever seen. It's very Alice in Wonderland vibes with the teacup and the teapot and the lampshade. It's just my favorite thing. And then I have these Forever Roses from the company Rose Forever. I have the gray one, which they just sent me these and they gave me a code, so I can link those down below. They're very pretty. And this table that my mom got me from my last apartment. We have another framed photo up here just because we had the room for it, and I love this photo. It's one of my favorites. And then behind me here we actually have a drawing that Bradley did of where we got married. This is the Castle Green, and we included it on our wedding invite, and it's one of my favorite things. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the whole apartment because I love this furniture piece. It's actually from Home Goods. This used to be in my laundry room at like home back when I lived with my parents, and my mom handed this down to me and I love it. I think it looks like it came from Anthropologie, and for a while I thought it did, but then she was like, no bitch, it's from Home Goods, and I was like, oh okay. But I just have some pretty frames. This is actually from my very favorite thing, which is Disney's version of Sleepy Hollow. This is Katrina Van Tussle. Tussle? Apparently it's not my favorite thing, I don't even know. But this is like from 1950 or whatever, it says it on the back. It's like a promotional some sort of photo. I don't know, I bought it on eBay and I love it. So I framed that, I put that back there. I have a Jack and Sally statue, which much to Bradley's dismay stays out all year long. Halloween is a lifestyle. It's not something to be celebrated 1 month out of the year. I have this wild snake plant that has just like gone all over the place. It's a very tiny snake plant, but it's grown to major capacities. And then this is actually my wedding bouquet. A lot of you know that I went to my florist and I was like, I would like every flower from the Golden Afternoon flower scene from Alice in Wonderland. And a lot of those aren't really clipping flowers or weren't in season. And she was like, how do you feel about silk flowers? And I was like, honestly, however, to get my dream of having a miniature Golden Afternoon in my hand. And so not all of them were fake. These are the ones that were fake, and I love that I have them still. So it kind of worked out. This mirror we got at Home Goods. There's a little Polaroid of Ludo as a puppy, and this lamp we got at Target. Okay, so here's the little like dining room. I call it that even though that is so not what it is. But this is where we eat. This table is actually from my like home table. I always make the joke, I've been cleaning this table since I was 8, which is true because after dinner when I was a kid, my job was to clear the table and then wipe it down, so still doing that. Bowl in the middle that we just keep all of our fruit, that's from Anthropologie. Up here we actually have all of the like invites for our wedding situation. I worked with Minted during the year of our wedding and I just love everything that they helped me create, and they just make me happy. All of the invites, engagement party, the save the date, my shower invite, bachelorette party, wedding invite, and rehearsal dinner invite. And I just put them all in this frame. Back here we have our third and final piece from Eleni, my sister-in-law. If you recognize it, it's from Bob's Burgers. I love it. She made this for one of my birthdays, and I was so happy when I opened it, and I love it. It's a flying cheeseburger. In the corner we have a random stool, which I used to use for filming. Now we don't really use it, to be honest. It just serves as that little plant stand. And that's actually also one of my favorite plants. It's a Chinese butterfly evergreen, something like that. The stems are pink and then the leaves are pink, and I think it's so pretty. And then we have another one of those shells that I was talking about. So I just have a bunch of like, again, tchotchke type things. I have this cool cactus like cutout, a few crystals. This is an amethyst chevron tower. This is kunzite, and then this is an angel aura crystal, which I love. I think it's so fun. And then I have a flower agate over here, I think that's how you say it. I have an air plant. This is my little Mr. Forsaid air plants, which that probably desperately needs it. This, ooh, I made a mess. Wow, okay. This is my spade candle from the Tim Burton exhibit at the Neon Museum in Vegas, which we did a whole like vlog and video on that. I'll link it up in the corner, but I love this thing and I'm happy that I bought it. And then this I actually saw in a Zoella vlog. She opened it from a P.O. box and she shared where she got it. It's just like the alphabets drawn in plants, and I thought it was so pretty. So I got that, and I love having like a picture or something taller in the back of the shelf, and then you can decorate in front. It's just for levels, but yeah, it's my little kitchen shelf. Let's go on to the kitchen. This is our kitchen. I call it our skitchen, our skinny kitchen. I love our freaking technical pantry, but when we got the fridge, I couldn't open the freezer door because the door was in the way, so we had them take off the door. And now we just use it as open shelving, which like comes in handy because we don't have anywhere to store pots and pans because the cabinets aren't deep enough. So it really worked out. And it also makes it like easy to find things, easy to put things away, and it looks pretty. And shout out to my husband who cleaned all of the copper.
Look how good they look!
Yeah, so we use Barkeeper's Friend to clean the copper pans. I can link these down below. They're under $200 right now on Amazon. They're on sale. And we love them, and they come sparkling clean when you use Barkeeper's Friend.
Everybody tell me how good they look.
Yeah, we've got tons of storage. This is my little homegrown fruit basket. Everything in here is homegrown. My Mad Hatter peppers and some limes. Ludo would like all of them. Not for you, my friend.
He's so supportive of your videos.
Thank you, buddy. We have what I call our actual pantry. The organization has been messed up, mostly by Bradley since my last organization.
We have a lot of food, alright? And I just throw it in there.
I have more storage, but yeah, that's our skinny kitchen. So this is the office. You're probably very familiar with this room if you watch my videos. Any of my sit-down videos I film in here lately. I've been filming right where I'm standing in a chair, but if I like break out the lights and all that, I film back there at my desk. Back there also houses all my makeup, so that's where I get ready for the day. Obviously my computer is in here. This is where I edit all my videos. Any sort of work I do in here. And this room is probably the most like transformed since that first apartment tour, because before it was just kind of like a storage room. We had an exercise bike in here, but I decided like I wanted a dedicated space for working since I work fully from home now, and I just wanted a place that like felt nice, and I love what we did with it. We got this amazing chair from Cost Plus World Market. It's affordable, so I'll link it down below. I love it. We have those shelves up here. I have my nail polish racks. That little white unit houses all of my Etsy jewelry. I do have an Etsy store, so that houses all of that. I have my beautiful favorite plant stand with my Monstera plant in there. I was kind of struggling with where to put that plant because it's so big, but it's very fickle about how much sunlight it likes. And I kind of put it back there just for a day to get it out of the way, and then I forgot about it for a few days, but it actually loves it there. I'm getting a ton of new growth, looks happy and healthy, so I've kept it there, and I actually like the way it looks because there's always like greenery behind me whichever way I'm filming. Over in this corner we kind of have a bunch of random things. I have this little like desk type thing we got at Target that houses my laptop, some more plants, we got some more pictures, this bulletin board that was actually custom made for me back at my old house, and I brought it with me because I love it. I have this painting that my dad painted for me. It is the Headless Horseman, again from Disney's version of Sleepy Hollow. I mentioned that earlier, it's like my favorite thing. He painted that for me this last Christmas, and I totally love it. And I think for Halloween we're gonna move it out and have it like a prime location in the apartment because it's a Halloween situation. We have Bradley's guitar here in the corner, and then this is actually the sign from my bridal shower, which I did a DIY video on my Alice in Wonderland bridal shower. I will link it up in the corner. This is supposed to go outside, but it kept falling over, and I was so afraid it was gonna break that I just brought it in and put it in this corner, and I haven't moved it. So until we can figure out a proper safe way to have that outside, I don't want it to get ruined. I have this little hanging pot with an air plant in it, and then I have a couple of pictures. The top one my friend Stephanie gave us for our wedding, and I love it because it actually looks like us watching the fireworks show. And then my brother-in-law found the Alice in Wonderland painting for me at Ross or something, and I totally love it. I don't think Bradley's a fan, but I think it's so cool. And behind the camera on the windowsill, there is a windowsill. Okay. I have all of my tiny little crystals and a few cactuses, and it just makes me happy. If I'm ever trying to propagate a plant, it's there. And then I have this shelf, which is again those white shelves that we kind of we did one way, like upside down, we put one up the other way, and the shelves come in 3 different sizes, so we use 2 different sizes to kind of corner this area, and I love it. I have my boob planter, I have a few plants up there, some crystals, my amazing Alice in Wonderland book clock that my friends Kevin and Justin gave me for my bridal shower, and my favorite camera, the Canon AE1 program. It doesn't work right now. I do eventually in life want to get that fixed, but I love that camera and I love the way it looks, so I just put it up on the shelf. Got some like boring office stuff, the printer, the shredder, paper cutter. We get a lot of questions about this desk. Bradley actually got this from his cousin, but apparently it's like vintage and it's like an antique and people love it. I have no idea. I have a Monstera clipping actually from that Monstera plant. I just grew roots and potted it up, and I love kind of having the greenery behind the computer. I have my salt rock lamp. This was our welcome sign from our wedding, so we just slapped that up there. I have a big old picture of me, Bradley, and my family dog Red, who passed away last year, but we keep that up there because it makes me happy. And then I also put together the little collage picture frame of just details from the wedding. Flowers, pumpkins, the cake, my bouquet, just like small details of photos that I really liked, so I put that together. Thanks for touring our home with us. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, I love you guys. Let us know if you have any questions. Like I said, links will be down below. Ludo is done with this. He's tired of us ignoring him.
I put on a shirt for this.
Really put on a shirt for this. I curled my hair for this. And Ludo did nothing. Thanks you guys for watching. I hope you...
Thanks AD for coming to our house.
Thanks AD for coming. We'll see you soon.